This video demonstrates how you can measure battery capacity. So I connected a AA battery to the battery terminals, and now I use the computer, the serial monitor, to configure discharge of the battery and the under voltage limit. So what happens if you want to measure the battery capacity? It's basically you set a constant current or a constant resistance or a constant load, and if you set a constant current, you integrate the current over time, and then you get the capacity. So the capacity is usually indicated in milliamp hour, which is basically milliamps multiplied by the time in hours. So that's really simple. But you only need to discharge the battery not too deep. So you should discharge it not lower than 1 volt, and to make sure it never discharges below 1 volt, you can set limit voltage to 1000 millivolt, and now you see the limit set to 1 volt. And if I set a current of 0 volt, you will see the milliamp hours. There's already a number there. So let's reset that by typing reset. And if I now set a constant current of, let's say, 100 milliamp, it starts loading the battery at 100 milliamp. This is the measured current, the set current. This is the voltage over the battery, and this is the milliamp hours. So as you can see, the value of the milliamp hours is incrementing, and this will increment until the voltage drops below 1.0 volt, and then it will stop incrementing so quickly. So how do you measure capacity? So once the voltage is below 1.0 volt, you stop the measurement, and you can copy basically the serial monitor. You can copy it in a text file and import it into Excel, into a spreadsheet. That's what I did here. So right here I have the battery voltage, this, the set current, the milliamp hours, and in the chart it looks like this. The voltage drops from 1.45, goes all the way down to 1 volt, and here the load is removed at 0.8 volt. So in this example I set the voltage limit to 0.8 volt. So now this is a plot of the milliamp hours, the capacity, and you can see it increases linearly, which is as expected because the current is constant and the time is linear. And then at a certain moment it starts bending, and that's the moment when you hit 0.8 volts. So in this case, this battery capacity is very close to 2000 milliamp hour, which is very close to the indicated capacity of the battery.